All right. How's everybody doing on this lovely Friday morning? We're down here in Rockford, Illinois, getting ready to do a pre-prime on this motor. This motor that we have put a brand new oil pump in. Let's see here. Can we do it? We'll see. I'm going to zoom in on this. We put a new oil pump in this motor. We had it in a car. We did a pre-prime, and I'm just learning more and more. You know, the more I do these, the more I learn. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm some pro like some people say. Man, you're doing great. You're the best, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't feel like the best. I've had my ups and downs with these damn 3.6 GM motors, and I'm about ready to conquer them, I think, but we'll see, you know. Let's see. I'm not that good of a filmmaker, anything like that. I just started doing this stuff. So.
Another 400 or 500 videos.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, if you guys like what we're doing, it'd be awesome if you commented and said, hey, I like what you're doing. Keep it up. Drink a couple of these Red Bulls a day. Well, one of them anyway. Charlie brings one over every day he comes over. Anyway, I just replaced this oil pump here. When I put this motor in, it was squirting out like air bubbles out of the timing chain tensioners. And then last time we were messing with it, we finally got it to start spraying. But then it kind of fizzled out, and I'm like, well, maybe it's because we're cranking with a starter. I mean, it's spraying now, and it'll probably spray better when it's running with more RPM. Well, that wasn't the case. It was doing some weird noises, and we put a different motor in, and fired it up, purred like a kitten. But after 15, 20 minutes worth of running, it started making this diesel sound, and the motor starts shaking, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Well, today, after we started it a few times and drove it around trying to figure it out, today I fired it up, it didn't make one noise, purring like a kitten right now behind the camera. I'm going to let it run for 20 minutes, take it around the block, drive it. It's doing something that's shutting something down to where it's not working, like the actuator that controls these phasers on each side. I think it's shutting down somehow to this PCM and causing it not to fire on all 6 cylinders. And if I shut it off, start it back up, boom, purring like a kitten again, not missing a bit. As soon as I touch the gas and rev it up, it starts. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is it? We're gonna have to change the motor. So we put a new oil pump in this one, and we want to see if that thing will squirt oil like it's supposed to right off the bat. If it was, then it was a weak oil pump. So that's my explanation. I'm not perfect. I don't know for a fact that's the problem. We are hit and miss on these sometimes, but we do a clean out, a brand new timing kit, replace phasers that are bad, and cross our fingers when we put them in. It's like, all right, we got it ready to hit the key, and it's like, oh my God, here we go. Fired up. Usually it's right there, purrs like a kitten. We put new rod bearings, everything in, we do. So, with that being said, we're going to check this one out, and you're going to see live whether we have oil pressure or not.
We're actually hoping that that one over there is possibly reprogramming its own computer, because they'll do that sometimes. If that's the problem, once the computer relearns, it'll straighten right out.
Usually, for sure.
But it's not always the case.
Not always. Not always. So what we're doing here, we're going to recheck this one, make sure it's primed with the oil, and then we'll empty this oil back out and put fresh new oil in, because we give it a little bit of a rinse with this, and we kind of keep it filtered, and when we put new oil in, it's ready to go. New oil filter, everything.
Now, you still need to reline the front.
What?
You still need to be done the flat sides on timing. You haven't done it. Bring the back,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah, the timing chain, you gotta make sure they're flat at the top.
I already did.
You didn't tell me you just did that.
I said I did it yesterday, I said.
Oh, I thought you said you still had to do that.
No, I said,
Because you said the thing didn't move.
no. No, everything's good.
Okay, so if everything's good.
set.
What are you sitting there arguing with me for?
I'm not arguing with
My
anybody.
God, you crazy goombas.
Sounds like you're arguing with yourself. Hey! We don't need all that noise right now. That ain't nothing. Let's focus on this one. Let's get the spark plugs out.
Son, it's about
Get the spark plugs out, and then I'll get
Ready
this
to go.
car in here, and we'll see if we can crank it over without no issues.
All right.
Once that's done, then we're all golden. I gotta clean everything anyway and pull the fan off, make
Yeah.
sure everything's cleaned up again, because we have already, we gotta clean off the timing cover after removing it. So we don't think, we ain't taking any chances of any of this stuff getting in there. I wanna clean it up. But, that being said, I'm gonna pull this car back in here and get the truck and do it.
Come on, Maya. Get over here. Well, you can't pull that in yet. Move, Mia. Move. Come on. Good girl. Get. Come on, let me out. Let him do the zoom boom.
This car here is up to temperature.
That damn thing's gonna tip over right
What do
there.
you mean it's gone?
You can't leave it right
Why,
there.
It,
It'll
it
hit
didn't
the car.
touch anything. What did you do? Move it?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna hit,
No,
bring the
I'm
car
not
in.
gonna hit nothing. Thinking too much again.
Wasn't thinking at all.
I got that right.
Practicing my whole.
Got that right.
Ah,
All right, with that thing there, get the starter back on here. Got a brand new one for it. Just want to make sure I got enough space here. Allow myself to get everything right. Where is the new starter at?
Hold on to the table, right, go on the way back. Go to the other side. Go to the other
Way
side.
in the back.
Go to the other side. Over by the toolbox, look on that table where that black can sits.
Oh. Yeah, I talked to Clarence last night. He was like, man, he didn't want to bring it back, you know.
Well, Scott stopped up and talked to me last night.
About the weld.
Yeah, he said the fucking frame is so fucked up on that, it just blows.
Yeah, I get that.
Blow it, blow.
I get that, but the problem is, he didn't do what he paid him to do, and he didn't do it the way he said to do it.
So then he asked me another question on that Tahoe he's got there with his dad that did that intake manifold gasket.
Yeah.
He said, you want to know? He said, I'm willing to pay John to do it. He said, I just got to, I'm going to
Yeah,
have
he
to.
asked me about it already.
Yeah, he said, if nothing else, he said, I left the plate for you. He said, I can drive it over and just park it.
Yeah, he ain't doing that either. I don't
You
need
can
no
get
more
to it.
parking. I can't get to it. I cannot get to that. I don't know what that dude don't understand,
I told him.
but I cannot get to it.
That's what I told him.
I got my own shit going on. I'm doing these cars, I'm not doing anything else. And I got these guys that got me so backed up in work doing this stuff that I'm just not gonna take on anything other than 3.6, and that's it. I'm not going backwards anymore. Not saying I couldn't do it. I'm saying that I ain't got
I
time.
don't
to do
understand
it.
why he can't do it himself.
I don't have time to do it.
I mean, it's just an intake manifold gasket. What's that entail? Pulling the goddamn lithium off and the little intake
Now,
off.
Clarence can do it.
Yeah.
And he told Clarence and him were talking, and Clarence told him, he said, I want you to weld it with an arc welder stick. He went over there and welded it with that damn wire feed welder, and all he did was blob a blob on it. Did not go down the seam at all. Just filled it up and quit. Went over here, did this one, did this. It was like spot welding all over the
And
place.
then he was telling me every time it kept blowing holes, he said he had to go beyond that and find something solid and build up until he could get the hole fixed. He said he was surprised. He don't understand how the truck didn't break in half. He said that frame is totally fucking rotted.
Yeah, it is. Word.
So, and I understand when you're welding, man, that old shit that's all fucked up don't want to take a good weld.
I guess I'll get the spark one now.
But he's got a stick weld over there. I don't know why he didn't use it. I don't know. That's between them. All I know is I ain't getting no time about stuff working in the house. Minor shit on
He
this.
said, tell Clarence bring it over his house and he'll let him use his arc welder because I said, Clarence said he's not gonna, he don't want him doing it. And he didn't do it the way he said he wanted to do it anyway. He paid him $150 for welding with an arc welder, not with a welder he was trying to weld here that night with that welder. Didn't work. Used a stick welder, and yes, his frame is rotted in certain spots, but he's got a section this long that still has good supported frame pieces. Where it's all rotted out is what he's trying to weld it to all the good stuff. So, what Scott's saying is somewhat true, but there is good spots on the frame to weld that frame piece that he's got to it. So I told him, I said, well, I'll just rent one at Lincoln Rental. He's like, man, why didn't I think of that? I'm like, I didn't know you needed it. You act like you needed it that day. That's why I said. And then next thing you know, we're stuck talking to Scott about doing it. And then, so that's what his plan was. And then Scott says, well, tell him I'll give him $75 of his money back because I only did half the job. I did just the one side. And I said, all right, I'll let him know. And then this morning I woke up and he said, tell Clarence, bring that truck over here and he can weld it with my arc welder. I got welding rod and everything. And, he's trying to keep that 75, so he's telling me he could do it over here and use my arc welder and go ahead and do it the way he wants to. All right, I'll let him know. So we'll see what that turns out to be in.
But, so Clarence knows how to weld anyway, don't he?
Yeah, anybody knows how to weld. Boy, can damn stick at the fucking thing you're trying to weld. I mean, he's no better than Scott. I mean, he don't weld professionally. He just, it's a
Oh, yeah, the
no-brainer.
funny thing about that is fucking real professional welders, they know different metals, different heats, different this.
Oh, yeah.
What this takes, what that takes, why this
Exactly.
ain't working, that.
Well, he ain't got that kind
What
of
size?
money.
No, what size rod do you need? You need 1170, or you want the fucking round about 1040.
Understood. Some people got that kind of money, some people don't.
No. Just saying. Those people do it every day for their life. That's all they do is well. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Good. He's a rattler. try to turn it off like it says. When you're ready, let it set for the key on for 10 minutes. What I'm programming. I don't know. What's that on? Something we're overlooking in there that just ain't making no sense to nobody.
I think we're looking at it being the motor, and it's not the motor, it's something else electrical. Not working with something.
Could very well be.
Alright, let's see what we can do to this. Get some oil pumping. I'm gonna put the actuators back in where they. Now we're gonna put the actuators back in and see what the heck's going on with the oil pressure on this motor. Alright, let's see what this details of. It ain't gonna be pumping oil right away, because it's gotta get it primed through the oil pump, but we're about to see what happens here. I'm gonna zoom you in. I'll get you zoomed in so you can see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna look for oil coming out of here first. Alright. What I'm going to do is crank it over and I'm going to look for oil to squirt out of here first. So let's see what happens. Alright, here we go.
Oh shit, your battery's dead. Did you even prime that oil pump?
No, I didn't put any oil in it.
Yeah,
I was thinking I might have to put oil in this oil pump just to get it to start pumping something first. So I thought maybe I'd try that and see if that worked first. But it didn't, so here we go. I'm gonna find the socket I need. Get at it.
Sitting right there where it always is. 1/16 in it.
Hard to remember.
It's bigger than that. Oh, dear. I better find it for you. You'll be there all day looking for something you can't find.
Especially when you lost it.
I don't believe in
I have them always sitting right there, but every time they always come up missing. Right where you always put them, but this ain't the one I need. I need 5-star. You're always putting every tool right there. I don't know why I don't.
I hang all the big ones up right there.
You are so God. You did like my hand fish.
There's the one you want.
The one
Sitting right there.
you lying sack of dog shit in the middle of a cat pile of fucking shit. So
Listen here, mister. You watch me pick it up, and you're
Shit.
still going to deny the fact that you're going blind in one eye, can't see out of the other one. You're lost in space. Space liar, space liar.
He'll lie till the cows come home, trust me.
Ha, ha, ha.
Anything to make himself look brilliant, he will do it.
That's right.
Try to blame me for every mistake that's made, even though he makes all the mistakes.
Oh.
It's just like a repeat of this.
That's my fault. I did it. I did it.
You're like a repeat offender. Not a defender, but a offender. Not a bank lender, offender. Well, we got oil there. There's oil coming out, so it should be pumping.
Take a minute to get it all up through there.
I don't know, this thing just ain't pumping.
It's got a pump. Fill her up and squirt her down.
It's here. I'm gonna take this off. There's oil coming out of it.
How much oil do you think you got in that engine now? You're feeding it to the pickup tube?
Mine is right here.
Okay.
Are you sure you sealed that pickup tube up?
Oh yeah. All good.
It don't make sense why this thing ain't.
Well, it's a brand new well pump, so it's probably got to get some more in it somehow. How did we do
Let
that?
me see if I can put some air pressure in it. Didn't you do the, let me see the, we'll put a little air pressure in the one up here and see if we could help push something through or get it pumping. I don't know what else to try.
Man, what else did you blow through before?
This here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's try that again. See what happens. Then get oil up here and nothing pumping out.
No, maybe it needs to get some more down into that oil pump. Might be just a dribble.
Come here and hit this switch. Around back side, the other side.
Ready?
Yep.
Get hot.
Alright, try it.
Alright, put it up. Burn it up.
Fucking stupid. This don't make sense. Why it will not pump oil. It will not pump.
This thing's dead. How can that be?
I hear something over here. Oh, this. The air gun in my hand.
The air gun in your hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a charger on it if I can. Charger's gone.
Well, you can hear this car behind me. I'm gonna touch the gas once, and then you'll hear it clunking. Weird. Weirdest thing I ever seen. I don't know. Here comes and goes.
Can't be in this way here. Come on, Lord, where the hell are you at? Hey, stop.
What?
Oh, no, that's all right. I had my brain backwards a little bit.
This thing here acts like the oil thing.
Maybe they have to pump a lot down through there. Maybe you got to get all the way down into that pickup tube to climb it. It's going to pick up.
Let's see, hopefully maybe this will get some priming. I just don't get it. Why would this thing not get oil pressure? Pump oil. There's something plugged or stuck or something somewhere.
I don't know on that, John. Maybe the oil filter. I don't know. It's one weird son of a sea biscuit.
Well, you see it live here. We are not perfect and we don't know everything, but we know something.
Get that out of the way. Yeah, where's my block at? Here, set this on there. John.
Might do it.
Might
out of it. You're getting oil right there. Let's see if it's pumping out of the thing to fill up oil. We're not getting any oil out of.
Oh, wait a minute. Now blow that out. Maybe you got something clogged in there.
This is where the oil comes out. It should pump it out.
What the hell's going on?
I go back into from over there. Here, crank that thing once. Hear me? Crank this over once. Go ahead. We're not getting any oil from this oil pump. So either this pickup tube is plugged somehow, or this oil pump just will not pump just like the other one will. I don't know. I'm fucking clueless on this shit now. I don't build the oil pump. I know how it works, and I checked it out, and it's a brand new oil pump. And the last one wasn't pumping either where the shit. It's getting hot now. Not pumping nothing. Let me try one last thing real quick and see if I can put some air pressure on this part of it. Make it go through there somehow. Where's my air gun? Go ahead and crank it over. Ready? Yeah. Backflush it and see if it'll do anything, like if maybe it's plugged or something. Try to fill this oil pump up. See if we can get it to do something. I got enough. Sure. Well, we are getting no oil pressure whatsoever.
Good. Maybe we'll get a coat.
would be nice to get a code.
Yeah.
Well, right now, we are SOL. I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna figure it out though, whatever it is. Ah. This is a nightmare, I tell you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't gonna come along here. Where's that? Here we go. Take the check engine tester and see if I get a see if the code is on the car. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. That engine out here behind me has a P000B, and we're gonna try to figure out what that is. Come back to this one. No idea why that thing is not pumping oil, but when we start messing with it again, I'm gonna tune you back in. Thanks for watching John and Charlie Show. I hope you have a great day, and that's about it.